What's up guys, Tevy here back again with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. In the last video, we reunited with everyone and made our way over to Gaza, and as you can see, I did some more leveling off screen, so everyone in the group is at least level 45 minus Eiko since she got kidnapped at the end of the last video. Vivi is a little bit higher level than everyone else because he is a required party member for us to have right now moving forward, and I switched out Dagger for Armament just because the 50-50 healing, I just started getting tired of it as I was like grinding out these levels, and I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with it, so I took her out and I'll just focus on healing myself if need be. Anyway, if you talk to this Moogle over here, she also has a letter that you can read from Marika, and it's called Favor. So, Marika, I'm in trouble, I used too much. Do you have more? You don't, do you? Oh, what am I gonna do? And it's from Artmicon. I have a favor to ask, Kupo. I want you to deliver a letter to Mulan. Okay, I will. Thanks, and we got a letter from Marika to give to Mulan. So anyway, let's go ahead and move forward and try to figure out where Eiko went. And I'm guessing it's going to be that place off in the distance then. How do you propose I get there though? Is there anything over here for me to interact with? No. What if I... Okay, duh, I can come over here to the right-hand side. And let's proceed for it. I turn back on random encounters just so we can at least fight the enemies that you can encounter here in this area for right now. And if it gets a little bit too more hectic, I will turn it off again just to proceed so these videos don't take forever for you guys to see and must not make any real progress at all. And as always, let me know how your day's going down in the comment section below. In fact, here goes one of the monsters I mainly use to grind against, the Garuda. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Garuda. So what I've been using is Thundara. Just attack with Steiner and everyone else. And like I kind of showed off in the last one, these guys use 3rd tier level magic, so they have the highest level of Faraga, Thundaga, and Blizzara. So far I've only seen them use Faraga, but anyway, I have return magic on Armament, so if they hit him with it, there is a chance that he will return the magic fire back towards them. Alright, and got some good AP from that. I also still have on, I think, Ability Learner on everyone else and took off Level Up, just because I don't need it right now. And now we're inside Mount Gulig, so this is where I'm gonna guess is where Kuja's gonna put the Gulig stone that we had to retrieve from him earlier. Alright, now that we're here, let's go ahead and head it down and see if we can figure out a way how to save Eiko from here. Oh. That was not a good sign. Alright, so we best proceed with caution because we don't know what's lurking in the shadows. And interact with this. Okay, we'll use this to go down. Is there anything over here? Let's pull it up. No? Pull it down. Pull it down. Just keep pulling it down, see what happens. Okay, so I think with that we can now go further down, but I at least want to check what's over on both sides before I make the decision to let's move forward, in case there's something here that I might want. Oh, there's a chest right here. We got Demon's Mail. I'm curious if Steiner and Freya can equip that possibly. He can, but it... Well, actually, yeah, it's better than what I currently have. I might lose one magic, but it's just one magic, so it's not a big deal. And he already has that ability on him, so it's fine for right now. I think Freya also should have that on her as well. Something else over here, too. Bulletin board. The well didn't work well. The well didn't work until I pulled the lever 3 times. Okay, so this is a little hint to how we're actually supposed to move down, but since I figured out because I like messing with things, I actually got it without the need of it for comedic effect, I should say. Oh, what the hell is this thing? The Worm Hydra, okay. Venom, bro. Oh, great. You can poison us. I took antibody off everyone. Alright, I need to put that back on as soon as I am able to, because I do not want to get poisoned, because that is just going to be taking away a lot more health than I used to have. Arrow breath. What does that do? Obviously it would do wind damage, but at least it doesn't have any secondary effects, it looks like. This thing's pretty tough. Never mind, it's dead. Just when I was about to complicate you, you just go down like that. They give decent experience too, though I do not want to grind off these guys. I already did my grinding. Let me actually go in real quick and put antibody on everyone just in case. Where I will take off MP attack in return for antibody. I don't really need this on right now, so I can take that off. Alright, so now everyone has antibody on moving forward, so in case I get a list, in case someone tries to poison me, we'll be alright now. Alright, so now let's check the right hand side, see if there's anything over here of note that I should make use of. Oh, there's a Moogle in here. Oh, this is Mulan. We have a letter from you. A letter for you from Marika. Alright, so Archmecon rubbed it all over himself. The machine needs to be functioned properly, Kupo. I know how he must have felt. I used it on myself once too. It's a wonderful thing, but I see. That's why we haven't been receiving mail lately, Kupo. Let me check again. Okay, you don't have... What? Let me read it a second time. Okay, I don't know why, but for these last two, I needed to talk to them twice in order for them to give me the letter, or to have them ask me for a favor. So I have a favor to ask, Kupo. I want you to deliver a letter to Makataka. Okay. Alright, so now we got another one. And I will go ahead and drop down a save here. Go and choose slot 9. And I will make one underneath the grinding session one. Or after the grinding session, I should say. In case something goes wrong and I need to go back to a previous spot to redo some stuff in case this part messes up. Alright, and I don't think... Oh, there's actually another pathway leading out here. So what's over this way? So far, nothing's standing out, so we're doing pretty well. Before I move forward, I just want to double check something over here. No, okay. Today's been pretty uneventful so far. All I did was just run a bunch of errands, do my exercise for the day, got another Gaia gear. I think we already got that before back when we originally played, and I think... Okay, that's it for over this section, so we're good to move forward now. Anyway, yeah, like I said, did my exercises for the day, did my hour cardio and 30 to 40 minutes of weights, and there's something over here I can get. I heard you should pull the lever down a second time. Moon the mole. Because it just further hints what's going... Oh. You look like a mutated chocobo. And it's a fight. Okay then. What exactly are we fighting? Oh, there's two of you. Pleasant. Just pleasant. What is these things called? The Red Dragon. Oh, Freya would have been perfect here. Okay, so let's use Blizzara's sword magic on this one. You can just attack. Oh good, return magic doing its thing right now. You want to send the twister right back at it. Do just as much to him as it did to us. Dive attack. Okay, good. That didn't do as much as I would have thought. Thankfully, counterattack is going on too. Let's go ahead and see if they have anything on them that I want to steal. If Zidane actually does it, since he has a high chance of like literally not doing it for me. These guys have a lot of HP. It took a lot just to bring that one down. Ooh, I did not realize how low Armin and Vivi are in health. Still a tent. Aerial slash. You know what? That's fine. I can use that tent and refill everyone's HP when I get back to that Moogle before I move forward. Vivi. Oh, never mind. Steiner finished it off. Or I should say, Armin figured this off. Or no one did. Okay. Everything went away, so I assumed the match was over. I guess not. You just attack, you attack too. There's nothing really else I want from these guys. Hopefully I can keep that return magic going on, and Armin will just send it right back on him, and Vivi's dead! Yeah, return magic, and I think they're all going to kill him this turn. I am really low. If I don't finish this now, I'm going to actually, like, die. Alright, cool, we did. And Vivi, unfortunately, won't get any experience, but that's fine. He's like 3 levels higher than everyone else, so it doesn't really matter that much. Ooh, wow, that's actually a lot of experience he's missing out on. Enough so that I level up. Or Zidane levels up, I should say. And so does Steiner. And we get a Sapphire from beating him. And some Ethers. Alright, so let me go to abilities. I know Armit has Reeve. I can't use that on people. Okay, never mind. Time to resort to the Phoenix Down. And Vivi back to life, yay! Let me go talk to that Moogle again. It wasn't up here, it was back down there. Okay. Ooh. I don't like my chances of like making it there without running into a random encounter, so let me just put that on for right now. It's a little bit of a waste of high potions, but it won't be that much of an issue once I get Eiko back, or once Dagger becomes useful again. Not that she's not useful now, it's just that she was a lot more useful than what she currently is. So let me go ahead and use a 10 to heal up. Oh boy. Alright, so now we should all be good to go, yeah. So let's make our way down the lever that we pulled down earlier. And see what else is hidden underneath this place for us to unearth. But god damn it, another one! Yeah, I know, like, the guide recommends that we have Armament with us. I'm guessing mostly because of, like, the return magic, but honestly, I think Freya would have been a much better alternative compared to, you know, Armin in this case, just because she specializes in dealing with dragons. Let's use sword magic. Attack, black magic, let's use Bazaar on the whole group. Oh good, I'm about to get into trance. Flare. Let me use Chakra on Armint. Good counterattack went off. Got a good hit in. Use Blazara sword. I can't honestly wait to start learning the 3rd tier magic with Vivi. Just because, like, I like seeing things full and seeing, like, those, like, individual spell slots unfilled in on Vivi's, like, menu screen. It's started to, like, annoy me just because it's not filled in all the way. And let me use Grand Lethal just because I never use MP as Zidane, so it's the only use for it. I wouldn't do nearly as much damage. Chakra Vivi, you can use Fyra. Because I feel like Zidane's just going to finish him off in this turn. Because of my levels and using like the strongest skill that he has, I feel like this is going to do like the maximum damage. Yeah, it does 9,999. I love seeing that. I almost forgot to mention to you, off screen when I was grinding, I did like fully learn everything else that I could learn for my guys with the items I currently had on me. I made a list somewhere, so I'll make sure to flash it up here soon. Oh, look, there they are. Zidane, it's Eiko. Kuja and the Black Mages are there too. Eiko, that must be the extraction spell. So we're going to try to pull what they did on Dagger. Elidon of eternal life, Elidon of eternal powers, arise from thy eternal slumber, depart from thy endless sleep. Let there be light, let there be life. At least that's what I think they said. The time has come, the time is now. I know now Dagger's seeing what's going on. Wait, Dagger. We all know how you feel, Dagger, so leave this to us, okay? Alright. Come on, let's do it, guys. You know what, saying that, I just now realized I have an all-guy team. Dagger's still gonna follow anyway. That was odd. Odd that was. We failed again. Again, we have failed. Did you make some mistake? Made mistake? I did not. Yours the mistake must be. I made no mistake at all. The truth do you speak? Of course I speak the truth. Will you two just shut up? It is his fault. The one who messed up is you. You're the one who messed up. I said shut up. I don't want to hear excuses. I sense power from within her. Continue the extraction. Continuing further will endanger the subject's life. Only at the age of 16 can Elidons be extracted. You two just don't get it. I need an Elidon more powerful than Alexander. An Elidon with the power to bury Garland. His powers are so incredible, cannot even come close. I must destroy him before Terra's plan is activated, or my soul will no longer be my own. Who cares if she lives? I want that Eliodon. Kupo. Where did that come from? You, get out of our way. Master. Kupo. Well? Her pet Moogle is interfering with the extraction process. Certain we are that it caused the failure. Kill the runt. We're running out of time. Kupo? Mog? No, Mog. Hide behind me. Mog? What is it? Eiko, thank you for everything. Mog, what are you saying? Don't worry, Kupo. I will always be with you, Kupo. Mog! This way! Whoa! Mog! We will put you to death. To death we shall put thee. I had to add with that a little bit, but you know, you understood. Okay, they're actually going to challenge me to a fight, and it looks like it's just going to solely be Eiko. Do I have time for that? You know, it's fine. It's fine. Well, let's keep going. Eiko, use Terra homing, Kupo. Okay. So I say this is a fight, but I honestly feel it's automatic. You know, I barely do anything in this. What kind of power is this? Okay, that wasn't so bad. It was enough to one-shot them. I wanted to be by your side, Eiko, so I became Mog. Don't worry, I'll always watch over you, Kupo. Eiko, are you okay? I'm alright. Mog saved me. I never knew that Mog was an Eliodon. You know, I keep saying Eliodon like there's a D but further behind it. I know it's wrong. This is just how I always said it, so I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep calling it that just because I'm so used to saying it. She's always looking after me, disguised as a Moogle. Even though she was weak, she fought her best to protect me. So that's what happened. Mog's ribbon. Mog. Received ribbon. It's alright, Eiko. Mog will always watch over you. You're right. How can that Moogle went into trance? Kuja. So, an eruption of anger against one's surroundings induces a complete trance. It's not the will to live, nor is it the desire to protect another. Man, you're really going off. Hello? That means I simply need a powerful soul, even if that soul is not my own. No, wait. And it can be found there. Kuja, what are you plotting? I am done with you. Wait a minute. Vivi, look out. Don't worry, I hear these twins put on quite a good show. Of course, they're really not twins at all. What exactly does that mean? Wait, what about the black mages? No, Vivi, it's too dangerous. Whoa! Zidane, something's wrong. I thought we defeated them. We didn't do anything. Anyway, this is probably going to be a good place to stop because I feel a boss fight coming, so I'm going to end the video off here. So, as always, thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and in the next one, we'll see what's going to happen to Zorn and Thorn. And as always, if you guys like the video, give the video a like, leave a comment, all those good things I normally say at the end of these videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, everyone.